Well, hello YouTube. Here we are with a little bit of a unboxing video. Well, in front of us here we have a GoPro Hero Session. This one here is my first GoPro camera. I have owned a knockoff, if you want to say, of a GoPro for a little bit now, and it has performed very well. So I thought I would branch on to get a GoPro product, and I picked up this Session here, and well, it looks like an interesting camera from what I can see online, as well as, you know, videos and reviews done by other people. Well, this one here is the bonus edition, if you want to call her that. Essentially, it includes a camera handle and a micro SD card to get you rolling, which is most definitely a plus for starter. So right here it's got the standard GoPro display case where it, you know, shows the camera. Down here is well, the instructions, accessories, cables, stuff like that. Of course, on the side gives a little bit of a rundown on some of the specifications and features and stuff. On the back, again, more key features, as well tells you about the GoPro app, as well as the you know, GoPro remote you can buy as well. And again, it tells you about the Google Play and the Apple App Store to download, you know, said app. What's included in the box here is the waterproof Hero Session camera, the standard frame, a curved and a flat adhesive mount, a mounting buckle, and a 16GB micro SD card, as well as the camera handle or camera grip, depends on how you talk about her. So of course, let's tear on into her. So I'm not 100% sure how to break on into this here camera. Let's try cutting the little sticker at the bottom. Then we'll flip open the little flap, see what we come up with. I'm probably opening this thing backwards, but hey, that's, well, how they'll learn. So after a little bit of a struggle, I figured her on out. Sliding off the cover, now you got another piece of tape here. We'll peel that one back. And that pretty much removes the plastic cover from the camera. So of course there's this little rubber nub on this here camera. You flip it up and then squeeze the little tabs here. And then it's supposed to just slide on forward. So now the camera's off there. We will open the bottom of the box, dumping out all the goodness. So right here we have ourselves a SanDisk Class 3 16GB micro SD card. I'd imagine it's probably good enough to start for this here camera, but you know, you might want to upgrade to another one. Here is your one adhesive flat mount, and this one is your curved mount for, you know, helmets and other curved surfaces. You got one thumb screw here. This is the long thumb screw. You have a second one that was attached to the camera itself. And this is your data transfer cable between your computer and the camera itself. And you got your wonderful instruction book here, a nice and tiny fine print. I'd imagine online there's probably a PDF somewhere where you can read a full-size version. Right here we have a quick start guide for the GoPro Hero Session. And they gave a couple of GoPro stickers where you can stick them on all sorts of things to show off that you have a GoPro. Well, this is the camera handle. I have no idea if it's a kind that will float in water or if it is just a handle with a foam grip. It does have a lanyard or a tether that you can put around your wrist to help minimize, you know, losing or dropping the camera. tighten her on down, and then it stays with you. One of the things about the GoPro Session that was kind of interesting is the fact that it is waterproof to 33 feet. And that is without any protective housing or anything. So basically it is almost indestructible under normal type of wet uses. So let's pop this baby out of the housing and see what we got here. So just by flipping up this little buckle, it loosens the housing. And then you just kind of slide the camera out through the front. Feels a little bit of a weight there, but it's probably lighter than the other versions of the GoPro. Like I said, you can detach the bottom buckle away from the camera itself. It says to remove, this part anyway. It's probably just a shipping tab. Allows it to remain in a fixed position while it's being shipped around from truck to truck. So by undoing the thumb screw and removing the bracket here, then you just got the housing itself. You can put that housing onto the handle, put the thumb screw back in her, and then use the handle with the Session for shooting video. So obviously the first thing you notice here is the size of the camera. You do have a lens here. Now it looks like there is screws to replace it. However, I have not yet been able to find replacement lens covers for this here camera yet online. Hopefully they do have some, or will be coming out with some in the future. You got the one-touch power button right up here. Now, from what I am told, as soon as you hit this button, the camera powers up and starts recording. On the bottom here, there is another microphone port that's supposed to pick up your voice and sound and such, as well as the Wi-Fi connect button. On the bottom is just kind of a piece of rubber for grip. On the side here, there's a little slide switch. If you press it, a door pops open. And that's where your USB cable hooks up to, as well as your micro SD card slides on into. On the front there is a red light that flashes when it's recording, and there is your microphone port up front. Now right here in the bottom corner underneath the GoPro logo, there is a red light as well that flashes again and tells you that it is recording. Right. Now, one of the downsides about this here camera that I can find is it has a 125-minute record time, which is a lot of time when you're out there on a slope or riding a bike or so, using it up close with a saw. But if you are shooting in cooler temperatures or longer periods of time, unfortunately the battery is not replaceable. It is integrated in this camera, which is a little bit of a downfall, but I guess it's kind of the way it goes when you're trying to create something this small. It'll be interesting to do some head-to-head of this here camera with the SJ6000, as well as some of the other cameras I have, to see how it works on out. Of course, guys, this has been the unboxing portion of this here video. Tune in for basically the test of this here camera, where we will be putting it through, daylight, darkness, and hey, why not? Let's try the waterproof test and see how really waterproof it is. But pretty much, guys, this has been an unboxing, a little bit of a quick first look at a GoPro Hero Session. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.